Machiwa. Welcome, Holy Ones, as we talk about this important topic, Indigo Children. Some people just refer to them as indigos, Indigo Child. Just realize that it also includes indigo adults, because an indigo will grow up. But they're only called children. I mean, they're referred as the children because that's where they were first noticed. They started seeing other light workers, psychic people, clairvoyants, would see an indigo child with a mostly indigo ray in their aura. That means they're coming with this consciousness, the sixth chakra. Let me make sure I have sound and everything. This is a live transmission, and we do have family. Welcome, my family and my star homies. Let me know in the chat if there's something wrong with the sound, because last time I only had one speaker, the left side. There was a reason for that. I had issues with OBS. I set up a new source, but I forgot to turn that new source into stereo or mono, whatever they call it. So thank you so much, you guys. Let me fix this. My phone monitor it might go off for 2 seconds. Okay, it's back. It should be back. All right, it looks like. Yes, homies. You guys can hear me okay, right? Okay, let me just make sure I'm starting. Welcome you guys to this conversation about Indigo Children. And we're live twice a week. Like today, Tuesdays, around 6 p.m. my time, which is Pacific Standard Time. And also generally on Saturdays, but now I started the drum circles that are also on Sundays or Saturdays. So I might do the lives instead of a Saturday, you'll see me on a Sunday. So welcome you guys to this interesting conversation. And I just basically do it from memory. I've been studying this Emerald Order teaching since 2010. I mean, there's no script. I'm just sharing with my heart to you guys. A lot of this is part of who we are. It is our identity, and you're awakening yourself in the, you could call it a starseed or an indigo child, because we're waking and from, kind of like a slumber. We've been asleep. A lot of people are sleeping, but it is a period of awakening on planet Earth. I would say because of the stargates, there's 6 stargates that are still open, because they all had opened. Now they're closing progressively one at a time. And so 6 are left, which is 1, 2, 3 solar plexus, 4 heart, 5 throat, and the 6th indigo ray. So the indigo ray on planet Earth, and we don't call them chakra, we call them Templar. The Templar are opened, and that's why there's a spiritual awakening, because if the chakra are open, that means a flow, a river of consciousness is coming on in. And those are dimensionalized consciousness. This would be 6-dimensional consciousness when most humans are in the 3D consciousness, yes? So we're going to be talking about the indigo ray. Notice you don't call it a purple ray. You don't call it a violet ray, okay? It's a lot of discrepancies in the, you would say, New Age channeling movement in a lot of spiritual systems, and about the color of the 5th chakra and the color of the 6th chakra. Most of them get the red chakra right, the orange and the yellow and the green. So, but there's mostly some discrepancies in the Blu-ray, and they make it like an aqua color. And I'm not trying to be what do you call it? Contradicting myself. But I noticed in my little small picture there, it's got the wrong blue color. And I will fix that. It's the watermark in the bottom right corner. You guys, that's when I first opened my channel. I wasn't focusing on that. But that's why I want to make sure it's accurate when I say the chakras are very important what color you put. And so it's not purple, you guys. Some people think it's purple. It's not. There is no such thing as a purple chakra. There's a blue chakra, which is blue. Then there's the indigo chakra, and then there's the violet chakra, right there. 11 likes. We already got a master number coming on in. I want you guys who are new to realize that we get a lot of numbers during this live broadcast. And I just remembered, you guys, I know some of you saw it because you were also making comments too. Six people online. So there was at the end of the show, when I pushed in stream, we could see that there was 999 views. Like, what in the world? Okay, like how can that happen by odds? Right? And right at the end was 999, and I will remember that for the rest of this year, because you don't see that usually anywhere. On your clocks, it's not going to happen. Maybe in a license plate, maybe something somewhere you'll see the numbers, right? But how often do you see 999? So I was very grateful for that. So indigos, a lot of you who are part of this channel, or I would say guided towards this type of information, are yourself an indigo child. Okay, so it doesn't mean you know everything. It doesn't mean that you're completely awakened. All right? So it just means that, on Earth, in the Earth drama, it's very difficult to wake up. A lot of indigos are sleeping. That means they're not becoming aware of their true identity and what their mission is here on Earth. And as a matter of fact, I've heard Ashiana herself say that some indigo children join the dark side. They fall for the dark side. So they start, becoming that negative consciousness and using their Templar, their chakra, their energies for bad, for negative. So thank you guys for being here tonight. Just realize that this is not a New Age channeling movement message. This is a Christos message. And you would say point of view, the inner Christos Emerald Order point of view. And we talk about the Emerald Order. We talk about what is Christ consciousness, Christos consciousness, and how it is different from the New Age and from religion, of course, who don't even acknowledge these, star seeds. Most comments I get from religious people will say that they're demons. They don't even believe in aliens. Most religious people do not believe in aliens, and so they call them demons. When you got it backwards, demons are aliens. Angels are aliens. We are aliens because we're not from Earth. 333 average view duration. What did I tell you about master numbers? You guys don't see that metric, but I see it because I'm the creator of the live, and it shows me a statistic called average view duration. And it's low only because we just started. You have to build up 20 minutes before it just changed, but it was 333. Someone put that in chat, claim that. We've had, was it a 22 and a 66 and a 333? And now there's 99 views. 99 views. Oh, shoot, my God. So. In the first few minutes of the show, we already have had four numbers, angel numbers, whatever you want to call them. Machiwa. So this is going to be good energy. I like it already. Yes, thank you for putting that in chat too, you guys, so we can all share that, claim that. Sunset Dreams, hello, Holy One, UTD, Star Seeds, yes, and Indigos. Ancient universal divinity. I'm so glad you exist, Holy One. Thank you. You're so kind, always so kind and loving. So appreciate that. It helps my day. Celine, sister, much Chiwa, sister, much hugs, much love. Thank you for being part of this crew. Azin Pacheco, love you too, Holy One. And that's such a cool name, Azin. I love that name. Beauty by Roxy. Yes, you said it. Anuhazi, thank you, brother. Indigo Wizard in the house, who also represent nines. All right, you guys. Anise Star in the house. Thank you for being a member, Holy One. Mr. Williams 75. Hey, Bato. You got your Voyagers books? Oh, I think you mentioned you bought them, right? Or you just got them. Wow, you got the physical books, right? What was the ballpark figure that you paid for, right? Because we know that they're being scalped online, either eBay, maybe Amazon, and other places you can buy the books. Great. Blessings to you. Realize a book is energy. It's like, have you heard of osmosis? Put it under your pillow. Oh, you're going to study it too. But I mean, also, sometimes put it under your pillow and put intention that you're going to connect to that in your dream word. So, congratulations, brother. I have a copy of each one. There's another one called Angelic Realities. So she has 3 physical books. The rest are not books. They're PDFs, things that she printed at Kinko's. You know, she made PDFs originally. And no, they weren't PDFs originally. They were pieces of paper she made for the workshops. I mean, I heard her talk about making copies at Kinko's a lot. So, and she uses Mylar. If some of you don't know who I'm talking about, this is our teacher, Ashana. She's speaker 1 of the Emerald Order teachings. But we're all part of the Emerald Order, you know, the Guardian Alliance. There's more than one. She's an indigo, but there's more than one indigo, right? So we're Team Indigo. Give me 5 Holy Ones. And so we're talking about indigos tonight. And I just want you to guys know I do have a Indigo Children playlist. Usually, if you go to a YouTube channel, you can find their playlist in the playlist tab. So find my playlist, and I have one called Indigo Children. And because it was probably the first video I ever created on this channel. If you go to my first video, I believe it was Indigo Children. And I'm still like, I wasn't very good at production back then. And so, but I've come a long way, and I want to say that I personally am an indigo child. And it wasn't right away in my journey. I realized that it was over time. And I started developing a lot of these, visions and experiences, on my spiritual journey. And I realized that I was an indigo. And I love the conversation about indigos. I loved all the information in the Voyagers books about indigos. And if you guys didn't know it, indigos started in inner Earth. They came through inner Earth. Okay, there's some indigos in inner Earth. And so it is also relevant that we're coming through Stargate SG6. So all indigos come through, according to even the Voyagers books, I believe. I believe it's mentioned in Voyagers that I think if you just search in the PDF for SG6, you might find that. Let me do that. And we can do that together as a matter of fact. So it's transparent. You know how most religious people quote Bible verses? Well, we're quoting the Emerald Order book, manual. Excuse me, my eye. Voyagers 2. So let me see if I can pull that on the screen with you guys. I should be able to. Yeah. And I will do that. I will put SG6. You might get a bunch of results, but SG6. And if you put a hyphen, it won't find results, but you can still push enter and it'll find it. SG6 activation, SG6 infusions. That's not what I'm looking for. Wait, let me just use the... which is Sirius B. SG6 of Sirius B. But I didn't find what I was looking for, and that's okay. But this book has a lot of information about Indigo Children. And so, I mean, like I said, I didn't plan this, so I'm just doing everything live. And there's 62 results for indigos, but you can just look under indigo. And there it is, the Christic Grail line, the Holy Grail line, the name of this video. See, there's a whole chapter on Indigo Children. And your birthing contract. Remember, indigos come here by contract. Okay? They're called birthing contracts. You have contract bonds. And you go through an incubation, right? They talk about that. So, and my PDF is marked up with these highlights, so just ignore that. They're also called the Syrian blue babies. Okay? Because like I said, let me go back. They can actually, they're called indigos because of the indigo ray that was seen by clairvoyant people. But literally, some indigos come in with blue skin, some type of tint of blue on their skin. And so it apparently goes away after a few months. But usually those type of children are MILAB'd. MILAB is military abduction. Military, or MIL, abduction. MILAB. So if they find out you're an indigo, they'll come and abduct you. And so, first of all, you're a threat. And first of all, they would love to have you work for them. You know, get you into loose energy and, that suffering, torture, that kind of stuff. And they'll turn you into, and not to mention that, but even the ETs will kidnap indigos. A lot of abductees are starseeds and indigo children. They don't pick up ordinary humans. They don't need an ordinary human. They want a psychic human, a guardian human. The ones who have got birthing contracts, who are coming in to help, I wouldn't call it resistance, but we are a resistance because this is taken over by darkness here. I mean, it's being ruled by dark systems. And so we help to relieve that. We help to counterbalance the darkness. Okay, so, and we're supposed to be coming in with our memory, our connection to the Emerald Order teachings. Because we're under spiritual bondage right now, you guys, and we're under patriarchal religions. Most humans are worshiping and following fallen angelic races, and they don't even realize it. Okay? They're following and practicing false creeds. And so this is something that you have to realize on your own and have discernment. And most of you do. Most of you are probably black sheep of your family. One second here. And we just have like a rough time, actually. One things that you're going to learn about is a lot of indigo children can have issues. We got these people are always on their motorbikes here. And it's like the sad part of indigo children, because there's 3 types of indigos, you guys. There's indigo type 1, type 2, and type 3. All right? And it is the indigo type 3s that have 2 soul essences. They have their soul essence, but they also have a Nephilim soul essence. But this is an agreement. Okay, we know that the Nephilim Anunnaki are fallen angelics, but these want a host matrix, which is a type of bioregenesis, a type of healing of their DNA, and a healing of their consciousness. So it's an agreement between both the Nephilim and the Indigo Child Type 3, which, by the way, has up to 24 strands of DNA. You're not going to have that all turned on Earth, okay? But just realize that at birth or something, most indigo children are going to be awakening their throat chakra and their third eye chakra. And some even in the womb will have that awakened. And I've heard Ashiana's story many times, and she's had what you call fetal integration memory. So that means you're aware of yourself as a spirit. You know why you're here. Of course, when you awaken, you might not remember everything, but it's like something that some people will actually go through. I don't have that. I wish I did. That would be a huge blessing, right? To remember everything. So she remembers everything. And so this is something that is part of her bio. You can read about it. Usually, I think it's at the beginning of Voyagers 1. She talks about, people want to know, who are you, right? So she'll talk about herself, but she's also had a workshop about it. You know how there's information coming out of the Voyagers books? Well, she has like a Voyagers type of workshop. And she talks about how she was abducted, how the Zeta Gray aliens were the first ones to abduct her. A lot of us are contactees, abductees. They want to abduct indigos. And not just the ETs, but like I said, the MILABs, the human military abductions. So this is an Illuminati effort because they're the puppets of the ETs. They do the biddings on the ground for the ETs. And so you could say the opposition of indigos are Illuminati, because Illuminati are all into the occult, they're all into this secret knowledge and secret societies, but the indigos are also coming in with this knowledge, okay? And, but this is positive and this one's negative. So we do have indigo children on Earth, and you get all of this nonsense in New Age about what is an indigo children. So I've seen documentaries, so-called documentaries on indigos, and it's like, what? Why is this? Okay, there's 111 people online. 111. What did we talk about? Well, it says no. Actually, the metric says concurrent viewers. So we've had 111. So there's another number. You guys already wrote it. Oh, wow, check it out. Wait, let me refresh my screen. It seems to be behind. Yeah, let me light my incense too, you guys. So, the different type of indigos tells you a lot because I will show you guys on the PDF straight from, I'll quote it straight from the Emerald Lord teachings. But I just want to say real quick, indigos type 3s are going to have a rough life. You're going to have a dramatic life. You might go through substance abuse, drugs. You may be the depressed kid, or it doesn't have to be a kid, but you might have ADD or also ADHD. You could be a rebel. Most indigos are going to be rebels anyways. I'm a rebel, not like actively, aggressively, but I'm saying I know what the system is offering and what we're supposed to be, naturally having. So, but that is an indigo type 3. And the indigo type 2s are generally described as interested in spiritual awakening, like more like someone who wants to teach it, someone who wants to share it, someone who wants to, who has this calling to help people, help Earth, because indigo type 3s are just simply too busy dealing with their freaking Nephilim inside them. The indigo type 2s don't have that Nephilim inside of them. So they're mostly about spiritual awakening and ascension and helping others to go through spiritual awakening and ascension. The indigo type 1s are very unique. They're the highest level, by the way. Indigo type 2s are around 36 strand. Indigo type 1s are around 48 strand potential. And so that's what Asciana is. And that's what Jesus Christ, Jeshua, Sanana, Melchizedek was. Okay, so he's known as Jesus Christ. The Guardians call him Jeshua. So this is mostly a person that is going to be doing grid work or focused on doing grid work. And so if you find yourself being very interested in grid work, well, you're probably indigo type 1. And I'm going to be showing you the PDF about the Indigo Children, and you will see the years that some of them were born in. Some of them are born, like the Indigo type 1s are around where I was born in, the 60s and 70s. I don't know how old Asciana is. Wait. I think she was born in 64. Wait. I might have it here on this page. Let me see. I don't want to take that time, but she's like 5 years older than me or something like that. So around the 60s and 70s, there was a lot of indigo type 1s. I mean, not only you guys. As a matter of fact, somewhere in Voyagers, it says that a lot of indigo type 3s came in after the year 2000, preparing for this whole event, of the Ascension process. And things have changed. The details in some of the Voyagers' sphere of Amenti has changed, but they were still born. And actually, you would say there's 6 silent avatars who are also born. And when you say that, you know there's high-level avatars and most likely indigo children. And according to Voyager's book, Jeshua is one of those silent avatars. Now let's look at that PDF under those key terms. I'll just turn it back on real quick. Let me lay down my incense though. I can smell the charcoal, but no incense burning. And we get targeted. We're targeted. They want to disempower indigos. The powers that be, the ones in power, if they're actively trying to MyLab you, abduct you, they're very aware of you, right? Yes, we have protection, but come on, Asciana was abducted by Zeta gray aliens. With her protection, there is still free will down here. Of course, the Guardians helped her get out of that situation, but her first abductions were being done by the Greys. Now, fortunately, I haven't had that happen in my life. I believe I was abducted, but when you use the word abduct, it also simply means to be taken. I was taken, I believe, when I was homeless in the desert. Because that's where I saw clearly. I wasn't high or anything. I saw the UFO come across the mountain I've been living next to for a year. I was homeless for almost 2 years. And so, I don't remember everything, but I do know for sure I was out of my body. I saw the UFO, it cloaked. Maybe not to scare me. If it started hanging around me, I might have got scared, right? But it didn't. It actually showed a blue energy inside around the ship. It was so weird to see this color blue as it was flying across the sky. What reason would it take you? So mostly it would probably be about healing or maybe about communication about certain things. And so this is something that some of us have dealt with. Either seeing UFOs, definitely I've seen a lot of aliens through dream work, through meditation, through medicine. I have seen these beings. And so and I've had people like say you're not supposed to say you're an indigo, or it's supposed to be a secret, or you shouldn't be talking about all this. Hello! Who does that serve? We're not part of some secret. Okay? We're transparent. We come here to help heal. We come here to help awaken. If we shut our mouths and stay quiet, what's the purpose of being here? So, to each their own. If you want to stay hide and go into the desert and go underground and don't be too afraid, what are you doing? You know, right? So, this is the Emerald Order teachings. Not my opinion. I say this publicly. This is not my opinion. I mean, I'm not making this up. But even today, I was accused of making stuff up. So I will keep on saying, you guys, this is coming from the Emerald Order teachings, and I'm showing you it. You can see it. I'm showing it. It's not made up. I'm not making it up. All right. So let me see. Like you could put Jeshua, Jeshua was an indigo child. And his avatar name, yeah, I got this all marked up, sorry. His avatar name is Sananda. His Christos avatar name from Density 4, HU stands for Harmonic Universe, or you could say Density Universe 4, whichever. It's the same thing. I've seen Ashana use Harmonic Universe. I've seen her use Density Universe. And if you don't believe me, we'll just put density. Wait, I'm not spelling it right. See, density, 100 results, okay? So she uses both. Anyways, there's a different PDF. Let me pull that up. And it actually talks about the Indigo Type 1, the Indigo Type 2, and the Indigo Type 3. So let me get that real quick, you guys. 1 second. Much respect to all of you Indigo children, homies in the house, coming on in, birthing on in. Chicas Mature. Master Templar, Priest Kings, Magi Kings. And I'll be explaining what that is. Okay. All right, so I found it. Here we go. So this has got a lot of information about indigos. I'll put type 3. It doesn't want to show that. Okay, so sorry for the highlights. This is most common type of indigo child. So out of the 3, this one will have the most. Okay, on Earth. I just said birthing on in, indigos birthing on in. For 200 years, type 3s have been coming in small numbers, progressively. So they don't really have a date. Well, they say 1999 is when there's more indigos came in. This is why I'm pretty sure my daughter is one, because I'm an indigo having a child. They can be indigos. And I believe she is. She's not awakened yet, but I've seen it within my own, I see it inside of her. I can feel it. And so these were called recessive indigos. Type 3s are called the recessives. And so the one I was trying to talk about was this one. the indigo type 2 is called dominance, okay? So the indigo dominance is the one that is around the 1950s. There was mostly, coming from there. So if you're in your 70s and 80s, maybe. But remember, there's new ones came in. 130,000 came in. Now that number is so low compared to the population of Earth. There's only a few of us, you guys. I speculate around 10 million. Okay? Because these children will grow up and have children. So the third one is it's actually the first one is the type 1, which is the most common. I just said 1960s and 1970s. This is why I believe, also because of my personal experiences and my visions and my Christ avatar, I believe I am a type 1. I just haven't woken all the way up. But I know there was 2 times in my life I could have had a walk-in. So, but there's not many, hardly any. Okay? Out of 350 on the planet before this period, Ashana was one of these 350. Okay? But 5,000 were coming in. So there's hardly any indigo type 1s. Now, there was a whole bunch of indigos coming in between this period. See, you have to add all these up because, there's a whole bunch of times where they were coming on in, birthing on in for certain reasons. As a birth wave. Okay, so a birth wave came in of type 1s, a birth wave came in of type 2s. A birth wave came in of type 1s, or type 3s, sorry. Okay, so this gives you an idea. And let me go down and tell you some of the characteristics. Most common type, maybe that's the same one. There we go. Okay, this is what I wanted. So you guys realize inside of you, with you, you have a Nephilim. A Nephilim plus you, which we're called Oraphim too. Oraphim and a Nephilim, it's a hybridization. You are a hybrid. I talk about the hybrids on Earth. Starseeds, indigos are one of them. And it's an ancient Nephilim, the ones who kicked our asses. The ones that killed us. But we're helping them. Do a host matrix. That's what this arrangement is. It's an agreement. So, some of you have this crazy local life. You feel like you have an angel and a devil inside your mind, inside your thoughts, because you do. Nephilim Anunnaki were coming here 900,000 plus years ago. This is right in my face. Let me move it a little bit. Okay, so that's the reptilians. Actually, the Anunnaki came here earlier, but they wiped us out, you guys. The Nephilim not wiped us out. They were giants. They were more powerful because of their Anunnaki fathers. They had better coding at that time, so they wiped us out. And so we had human seeding 2 come in. The reptilians wiped us out. So, excuse me. So here we are, human seeding 3. Okay? Still being attacked by reptilians and Anunnaki. Why do you think I keep talking about Anunnaki and reptilians? Because the Emerald Order does. And they break it down into all these different races of Anunnaki, different races of reptilians, and you still will get people talking about the mainstream information about Anunnaki. The mainstream information about reptilians. Stuff they have read from the Book of Enoch. The stuff they have read from the Emerald Tablets of Thoth. Okay? They're still getting information from fallen angels. Thoth is a fallen angel. Enoch is a fallen angel. What do you think these beings are going to tell you? The truth? These are the same beings telling you they're your gods And people stop right there. What is the definition of God? You keep calling gods he, his, him. Is a God a his, he, or him? Is a God a she? If there's a God, why is there more than one God? How can there be more than one creator? Creator means that creator created. There's one being who created. So, why is there a pantheon of creators? Oh, Odin created you. Oh, Allah created you. Oh, Brahma. Which one? Which one is the singular creator of everything? Because you're saying they created that, same thing. That's what Indigo Children are up against. That's what we deal with. That's what we are dealing with. Beings claiming to be gods, plural, when there is no such thing. There's no such thing as gods, plural. Those are ETs, homie, saying they're gods. Doesn't make it true, because there's only one God. These Emerald Order teachings are about unity. Anunnaki brought you to Earth, brought us the patriarchal false creeds. Sexist patriarchy, baby. And so the Indigos are countering that. They're bringing in the Christos information. Okay? Because you have two choices if we didn't come in. You have science, who doesn't acknowledge the soul, and you have religion, who doesn't acknowledge, like even aliens or hybrids, and they call them demons. So maybe you've been called a demon. I've been called a demon. I've been called terrible things, So this is something that we deal with, the consciousness on Earth. Indigos are coming. Okay, let me show you where indigos are coming from. It'll give you an idea of this magnitude. But let me open Photoshop. I love you guys. Thank you for being here with me. They cannot invert spirit anymore. I shall prevail in the house. Dropping codes. Indigo Wizard said it. Do shadow work. That means you take care of your thoughts that are shadow. Your actions, your thoughts, your beliefs. You transmute it. And it's not easy. It may take time, but you work on it. So let me show you on the diagram where they're coming from. Okay, I just thought I opened it. Let's that should do it. But where is it? I don't see it. What's going on? I see Photoshop open, but it's not showing on my OBS. There it is. Okay. Now, there is a difference between starseeds and Indigo Children. Okay, but out of this system, a 15-dimensional system, you would say the Indigos are coming from here. Density 5 or Ascended Master. Okay, that's where the soul essences of Indigos are coming from. If you're an Indigo, Vato, you're definitely freaking high level. You're coming from the Solar Rishi level or from the Ascended Master level. Okay? And you come down through the Merkaba, these different Merkabas, you come on in the 6. Jeshua came in through SG6. You're an Indigo, you came from SG6 of Sirius. Planet Sirius, the star system Sirius B, not Sirius A. That's the fallen ones. Sirius B is where the Maharaji blue humans, the Azarites, the Indigo Children, that's where we're coming from, Sirius B. You're not even from Earth. Okay, you're visiting Earth. We're visiting Earth. Starseeds are visiting Earth. So we got all kinds of heavy consciousness, but like super consciousness and planetary consciousness, sun, star consciousness, and universal consciousness. But actually, this is where indigos are coming from: universal consciousness or cosmic consciousness, which is an ultra-terrestrials and meta-terrestrials, not even ETs. They're meta-MTs and UTs. So just realize this is where the indigos are coming from. Your soul essence comes from way up here, man. Indigo type 1s, indigo type 2s, indigo type 3s, and they will come down through these Merkabas, these stars, these gates, and they will get to Sirius B and come through Sirius SG6 to the Earth drama. And that's what we're doing. Okay? We have all kinds of wonderful races. We got the cat people, we got the Anu, we got the Lyran Syrians, but that's not what a indigo is. Indigos are coming from here, okay? Beyond the 12th dimension. This is where the felines are, but indigos are coming from here. They're above the Lyran Christos. They're above Christ. This is the Christ level, 12th dimension. So they're beyond that. There's other God worlds beyond this. There's many God worlds in here. They're not on this diagram, but Asciana has a very sophisticated diagram that shows the entire system, all of it. This is just a piece of it. This is just a piece of God's creation. So I just want to give you a reference of where the indigos are coming from. Okay? So this is why you would say we're being attacked. Why we're being put on Ritalin. Okay? Why we're being sent to shrinks. Why we're being called weirdos. They drug you so you don't remember who you are. You don't connect to who you are. A shrink's job is to literally shrink your brain. Like literally shrink your ability to think that you can astral travel. If you tell the shrink that you can astral travel, they will chemically take that out of you. They'll drug you. Honey, where's your prescription? Get my prescription. Okay, the drugs, the pharmaceuticals will prevent you from being an indigo, basically. You'll feel like you're in outer space, like the indigo child. Mommy, I feel like I'm in outer space, but it's good for you, honey. The parents have no idea, unless they're indigos. Not all indigos have indigo parents. Remember those Palladorian birthing contracts. Now, my father, I would say, is halfway awakened. He knows a lot of the concepts. My mother is not as awakened. She's still hardcore religion. But I've heard her stories before, some of her experiences before, and I have indigo parents. I have an indigo daughter. Some of you have indigo families, but they could be sleeping. I was caught up in religion since I was a teenager. And what is your background? What is your story? Write it in the comments. Share with the community, you guys. A community of starseeds and indigos. So, bless all of you for being here with me and learning about ourselves and awakening together. Because this is a challenge on world right now. I mean, people are talking about World War III. I mean, what's going to happen, right? Ambanda, unto harmonic universe number 2. Yes, density 2, that's dimensions 4, 5, and 6. The humans who were officially seeded to this playing field. Yes, that's where we're from, Tara. It's not called Earth, it's called Tara. And that's what's happening. That's what Earth is. It's a genetic hybridization. Which means, what does hybridize mean? Hybrid. There's your clue. Hybrid. You take one you add it to another. But humans are a 12-strand race. That means you have people in the New Age don't know what a chakra is, much less a strand of DNA is. It represents a race that you live on Earth as, and beyond Earth. So that would include, in strand 1, we have had on Earth Hyperboreans and Polarians. Most people don't even talk about that. Strand 2 was created by the Lemurians. Hybridizing, you take Polarians, add Hyperboreans, add Lemurians, add Atlanteans. This is done over time. Add us now. Aryans. Add the future race. Muvarians. Add the future race. Unchechi. Those are the 7 starseed races that we all hybridize through, develop our spiritual journey through, develop our consciousness and our bodies through. So our brother's talking about the Voyager's information. You guys want to know all about those details? I believe it's in Voyager's 2. It could be partially talked about in Voyager's 1, but this is an extraterrestrial, multi-dimensional experiment, a purposeful, meaningful hybridization. And the Anunnaki and the reptilians, both, and other races, like the Necromatons, come in and mess with this genetic hybridization. Excuse me. Not to mention, they will interfere and claim that they created us. When we're sitting here having a genetic hybridization with the Guardians, they're trying to say, no, we're part of your DNA. Oh, Inky and Enlil and Marduk, we created you. You see, they try to take over and present themselves as our guardians, as, you know, Inky's talked about as helping humans evolve. And you can't reach everybody, you guys. Not everyone's. They will argue with you. They will tell you that they're brothers. When we're trying to explain they're collectives. No, Zechariah Ascension or the Emerald Tablets of Thoth or even the Babylonians and Assyrians. Well, they said this. Do you believe in Illuminati and secret societies and these bloodlines? Well, most of you will say yes. Do you think they just came yesterday? You know, Atlantis started 50,000 years plus in human seeding 3 out of 3 seedings. Illuminati, propaganda, fallen angels, false histories have been along for a long time, and here you are assuming that this stories about Inky, Anu, Enlil, Marduk are true. You just automatically swallow it, accept it. This is what people are talking about. This is what they're saying. They get angry when you talk about, and so many people are talking about skin color. I had this jerk talk to, leave this whole thread about skin color and that black people are absorbing dark energy and so that they're more powerful. And something about the color of their hair grows upwards and some people grow their hair downwards. You understand this ludicrous BS racism, saying there's special classes of people, when our brother just brought up an important concept, the hybridization going on Earth. Where do you think skin colors come from? This person and many people have their opinions about specific races being better than others. You guys, I have explained it in detail, even to this person, this ignorant, aggressive, negative person, that skin tones, there's 5 main skin tones because they came from the 5 star seeds. yellow skin, white skin, black skin, red skin. What color skin am I forgetting? Asians, yellow. Natives, red. Africans, black. 444 views. We've had four. Did you guys see that? 444? 444 views. How many numbers have we had tonight? And we're just barely getting started. So the 5 skin tones come from, brown. I forgot brown. So those 5 main skin tones are coming from star seeds. And you can read about that in Voyager's books, the Emerald Order teachings. And specifically, the brown skin is coming from the Antrians, who helped the Lemurians. So the Lemurians had brown skin. The red skin came from the Brenua, which helped the Atlanteans. So the Atlanteans have red skin. And some of us have red skin now and brown skin. The Hibiru are the starseed that came in with the white skin. So there's people on Earth that have white skin. They helped we're called I just went through the Earthseed races. We're called the Aryan. And so after that, we're talking about the future. It's mostly the yellow skin coming from Melchizedek. Melchizedeks are yellow skin in the starseeds. And then after the future of that, there will be black skin. Uniceti. Antrians, Brenua, Hibiru, Melchizedek, and Uniceti. That is where skin tones come from. And since they were all together once, you're going to have all the skin tones together. You can read it in Voyagers. They were all living together at one time. So now, and they intermixed. They had sex with each other. They interbreeded. And now you're going to get people just like nowadays. You have people, but my point is, you got people so hateful, so thinking they're better than other people, and that black people are better, or yellow people, or white people. Mostly, it's about white and black saying they're better. You guys, it's all fallen angelic propaganda. The same beings telling you they created you are the same beings who are bringing all this racism in. And you know, those were the 5 skin tones of Earth. But certainly there's green aliens, there's gray aliens, there's blue aliens. And speaking of blue, you know, there's all kinds of colors of aliens. But we talked about the 5 colors on Earth. But indigos come from Sirius B, and those beings have blue skin. That's why I make these videos with about indigo children, showing them blue skin, because they come from Sirius B and they have blue skin. Not just blue indigo auras, but also literally blue skin from planet Sirius B. Now, like I said earlier at the beginning, some babies, indigos, have some blue skin, but it fades after a few weeks or months or whatever. And so, but the aura is still going to be there. Look at my aura. Can you see my aura? Who wants to get lit? We'll boost that aura, you know? So some people identify with stars, with being an indigo child. Let me make what you call a poll, okay? I'll make a poll right now. If you guys think, remember, it doesn't mean you're completely awakened, you guys. If you feel that here is a big indicator though. Do you have your third eye opening? Any level, even a little smidgen of 6-dimensional energy. It's the 6th chakra. It's 6-dimensional indigo ray. This is blue ray. This is indigo ray. Okay? So you would be bringing in, and the chakras are bringing in the aura. You would see an aura of mostly indigo around an indigo child if you had the astral vision. If you had this is astral. If you have astral vision, you can see people's auras. If you have this, somebody wants to get lit. Yeah, okay, we'll get lit. And talk about indigo homies. I have heard Ashiana, maybe you guys have input about it, but I have heard Ashiana say even indigos have to activate their heart chakra. Okay? That's weird to me because they have the throat and the third eye, but on Earth they have to awaken the heart chakra. So they still have to do work too. They don't just kick back, chill. I'm an indigo, homie. What's up? What are you doing? You still got work to do, homie. Yeah, baby. So let's boost our chakra, our aura, our psychic vision. And I was gonna do the poll while I'm gonna get ready to get lit. Let me do the poll. Okay? So if you guys think you have your third eye opening, it doesn't have to be full. You don't have to be some guru, some super psychic person, but you can connect to the indigos. Let me tell you something. If you love something, if you're so serious and interested in something, not just this stuff, spiritual stuff, I mean anything, you have a connection to that from a past life. It's part of your soul matrix. It's part of your memory. So that's why if you feel strongly drawn to indigo information, then you can say yes to this poll. Okay? All right. So start a poll. Are you, or how should I word it? Do you think you're an indigo? Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Do you think, maybe I should say you could be an indigo. Do you think I'll do that, you guys. And write it in the comments too, you guys, so we can all share the conversation together. Do you think you are an indigo? And I won't put child because some of you are adults. You don't have to be, you could be a child or adult, okay? Do you think you are an indigo? Yes, no, not sure. Start a poll. It gives us an idea. That's all. And if you're not, don't worry about it. It's okay. And maybe you haven't awoken yet. 86%, 91%, 94%, 90. It goes like this until it averages out. 83. God just blessed me $200. Woo! We're all God, but Luna, congratulations! Go party! Buy yourself a beautiful dress. Go buy some food, groceries. Put gas in your car. Woohoo! It's always good to get $200. And so yeah, if you're indigo type 1, type 2, type 3. Remember, I gave you a broad general idea, and also we looked in the, did I show you info? Oh, I will go back to the PDF and look at some of the attributes of indigo type 2s and indigo type 3s. I just know that for sure that most indigo type 2s are interested in the spiritual awakening and spiritual ascension, and they have a drive to want to help other people with that. And then indigo type 1s are mostly, even though they're the highest level, they're mostly out of the light, they're not in the public eye. The real Jeshua, Jesus, was not in the public eye. He came and did service behind the scenes. Okay? And you can read that in Voyagers 2, which I'm sure Indigo Wizard or Little Alien or Starman or Celine gave you a link. You guys can download it to your device, or like our brother earlier said, he bought the books physically. You could do that too. 78% so far. And we got Frey. Wow, Frey, thank you, Holy One. Thank you for supporting this work. Thank you for that exchange of energy. I appreciate you very much. And it says, sending love to my indigos. Type 3 in the house. It ain't easy, but we knew what we signed up for. And you said it, Frey. Perfectly, you said it. Awesome. We knew, you guys, maybe we forgot at the moment. Maybe you don't remember everything. First of all, that's okay. 144? 144 in the house. 144, homies. Someone put that in chat. Thank you, brother. Or sister, Frey, sorry. Thank you so much, Holy One. It ain't easy. You said it. And 10 likes. I didn't know you could like donations. Wow, cool. How did you like that? I can't like it. How come I can't like it? I guess I'm not allowed to like it? Oh, I got to push the little heart. I didn't make it thumbs go up. Thank you. Woo! But yeah, this is blessed, man. All these numbers tonight. Damn. 140, 144 now, you know. It feels wonderful. It feels joyous. That's all I'm saying. Let me poke my holes in here in the honeycomb thing, or whatever you call this thing. Thank you for your patience, because we're getting lit together. Opening our... Wait, this toothpick is dead. Let me try this toothpick. They break, man. I need a new pipe. That's what I need. I'm just, you guys, I just want to make that, again, I'm going to be moving, and I need financial support if anyone can. I don't mean tonight necessarily. I just mean in general. I'm moving by the end of next month. And so, and it's expensive because I have to go take a U-Haul all the way to Vegas, probably 2 times, I don't know, 2 or 3 times. So any help in that regard, you guys, I really appreciate it. I'm moving to a better place for my life, and this is okay. It served me, but I need to move on. Thank you for that. I just wanted to say that. So, and, you know, like I said, indigos are also targeted. So, you always have to be mindful of that. You have to be mindful, and you guys, what the Holy Grail is. The Holy Grail is a DNA line that just Jesus is part of. If you're an indigo, you're part of the same people as Jeshua. And we're not talking about earth races like Jews or Hebrews. No, the scenes. Psoriasis affiliation. You're from the stars, homie. But it specifically is 24-strand DNA, which is double diamond sun. And then there's 36-strand and 48-strand called emerald sun DNA. So the indigos have emerald sun DNA. Let's bless this medicine. I always like to do, you know, kind of like psychic visions, psychic energies, connection to higher selves, anything, omni love, joy, bliss, healing, cleansing, anything you want, you guys. So let's do this together and boost our chakra. Our Templar. The Guardians call chakras Templars. It's blocked up with the F. You saw me cleaning it. Well, I'm gonna have to suck. I'm gonna have to suck. What the shit? I have a pipe. Let me grab it. Okay, sorry about that. Oh, that's nice. And so the only thing is it's too deep for me, man. It's like freaking this deep. But if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. In this one, I don't have to use a toothpick. There's no toothpick required on this one. But dude, sorry guys, thanks for your patience as we talk about Indigo Children and getting lit. Yeah, I can't fill this thing to the top. That's ridiculous. I've only tried using this once and it's not very comfortable trying to use. I will do the best I can, okay? At least we'll... Shit. There's no hole either. There's no carburetor. This is a different pipe. Damn, it works too good. Oh, man. Oh, man. Holy cow. So let me get my composure. I feel it developing in my body, in my energies, in my consciousness, in my chakra, I mean. It's hard to use that pipe, but it works. So, I just want to say, you guys, there's been a few times where I've seen my indigo ray. It is lucid. I've seen it lucid around it was everywhere. Because think about this. If you are inside this aura, whatever direction you look, you should be able to see that color. And that's exactly what happened to me. I saw this color of indigo. And it was everywhere I looked. So it's, you know, the aura is like an egg-shaped spherical thing around your body. And so it's 360. And you're inside it. It's not just around you. It's, what's that word? It's within all your body. It permeates you and the space around you. It's inside you and around you. So you're in it. You can't escape it. So when you're see these things, you should be able to see that aura. And that's exactly what, dude, I was looking and saw the aura around the computer monitor. It's like electronic device. But it was freaking, everything was lit. Everything had this gorgeous, beautiful, mostly I saw like indigo ray and like an aqua color, which is what? Isn't that like the 13th chakra? The blue flame? It's not perfectly blue. Remember, it's a pale turquoise. I have to blow my nose from that big hit, you guys. Give me one off camera. Excuse me. Thank you, guys. Sorry about that. Shit. And yeah, this energy is going to be strong, you guys. I just want to say, last time, I'm sorry I shouted. It wasn't an anger, it was just an intensity. But I'll be more mindful of the intensity, okay? Yeah, that pipe is easy to smoke out of, but the deep thing is hard to light it and control how much. I can't see how much flour I have in there. It's literally this deep. I mean, why? I need one of those special lighters that will be able to go bend all the way down. No, I don't want to. That pipe is an emergency. So, and you guys, it sounds weird, but if you want to connect to your indigo ray, like you want to be more aware of yourself as an indigo child, hey, it's the 6th dimensional chakra. So connect. You know, there's books about chakras. You can learn. I mean, we teach you how to do it too. I mean, in Ashiana's, like you would say, it's called biospiritual healing. It's DNA regenesis techniques. So in this DNA regenesis, you're going to learn about your chakras and how to develop them. And if you want to go read some New Age book, go ahead. And maybe you want to put an amethyst crystal on your head 30 minutes a day, 33 minutes a day. You know, you can do that. But you definitely would want to use some type of ascension mechanics, specifically from the Emerald Order teachings. You'll see this abbreviation, MCEO, Melchizedek Cloister Emerald Order. But I think Ashiana copyrighted that, so I don't use that word. I just say Emerald Order. And so the Emerald Order, well, that's where the Indigo Children are coming from. Remember, Sirius B, Maharaji, Azarites, Oraphim, Indigo, 144 still, huh? Wow, baby. So, yeah, the Indigos are way up there, man. And you don't look like little human blue kids. If I could show you what I'm seeing, you know, it's an alien-looking being. Beings on Sirius B, they don't look like this. Certainly not at 13th dimension. Or 14th, 15th, you know. I'm just thinking, you know, the actual race is in the blue flame races. Elohai races. The same ones that made humans. We're in that family. We're the blue flames. You realize? So maybe you've heard this word, blue flame. Well, these are based on the spiritual science, okay, and their breakdown of the 15-dimensional time matrix. And so there's actual math involved. You're actually learn the context. I'm trying to think of that word, context. You need context. Like a structure. You need a structure to understand God. What I'm saying by understand, I mean, you need context in order to shape some thoughts about it. And it talks about dimensions. It talks about density matter that changes and as you go up in these dimensions. See, dimensions, we have galaxies here, right? They say there could be trillions or galaxies. I don't know. I can't remember. I mean, I know there's trillion stars, right? And is there a trillion galaxies? Anyways, all of those galaxies make up a greater thing called the universe. But we learn through these teachings, there's actually a multiverse. There's more than one. And you're going to evolve through 5 different universes. Density matter. Okay, one dimension or density matter 1 or holographic universe 1, doesn't matter which one, whichever you prefer. I prefer density universe. And so that's what's in my diagram too. And so the density universe is, number 1 is carbon matter. Density universe 2 is carbon crystal matter, or you could say, as an alternative, aka carbon etheric. Carbon crystal or carbon etheric. So back to 144. So then you evolve into in the third density universe, harmonic universe, you're going to be called crystal silicate. That means you're all crystal, no carbon anymore. But that crystal evolves into something higher, density universe 4, liquid light. And so you're more refined, you're more, literally more DNA, more consciousness, more intelligence, more psychic perceptions, more selves. You know, if you have 144 here and 144 in parallel, and then you have the same amount in dimension 4, no, density 2, I mean, and the same thing in all the other density universes, you're this mighty being, man. It was funny because I call everybody Holy One, and even on my replies to people's comments, right? I call them Holy One first of all. I say, greetings, Holy One. Because they are. But it was funny because I heard someone reply or say something like, or reply to his comment and say, oh, you were just anointed. You must feel wonderful. Anointed. You don't need anointment to be Holy One. If you understand the principles, even the indigos are bringing this message of Law of One like a reminder. I just see 1444, average read duration, that metric. That's 3 4s in a row. And so there's different interpretations, but we're telling you from the Christ Avatar point of view, the Emerald Order point of view, which is undistorted. You see? There is a level where there is no darkness. And a lot of people in the New Age and religion, they got that distorted. So it's like these people haven't gone far enough. Like they believe in some conspiracies, but they haven't gone deep enough. They haven't gone far enough in the rabbit hole. You need to go farther in the rabbit hole to really understand. See, you don't just skip it or hide it. Don't bring it out. You got to bring it out, and then heal it. And then you don't deal with it. You transmute shadow, like our brother said, shadow work. You do shadow work. That's being brutally honest with you. Oh, I'm an asshole. I'm a bitch. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? About yourself. You know, you have to see how you hurt people. You have to see that, oh, look, my thoughts are dark. My deeds are dark. Like, we have to be honest with yourself, about yourself, in order to heal. Otherwise, you're not going to heal. It's going to be superficial. It's going to keep being there and affecting you. You got to heal it, transmute it, release it. No longer serves you. Be brutally honest that your religion is effing you up. Be brutally honest that God in the Bible and other religions is dark. Brutally honest. Be honest with yourself. Because there's so much programming. Definitely religion is one of those programs that you accepted. You accepted to go into the religion arena. You accepted those laws and those rules and those consequences. You made your decision. Now you're in that system. Doesn't mean you're damned. Oh, in your religions you're damned. You have no forgiveness of God if you don't do A, B, C, D, and then you shall be punished and tortured in agony forever and ever and ever. Oh, wow. You see what I'm saying? You heal that. It doesn't serve you. It does not serve you. You say to yourself, be honest with yourself, I fell for religion. I don't resonate with it anymore. I let that go. Release. Heal. Transmute. You're healed, transmuted. You're a new being. You have a new life. Awaken, indigo child. This truth is inside of you. You feel this message. It resonates with you. This is the Emerald Order teachings. It changed my life. I've been studying this information since 2010. That's 14 years. So it's like now the center of my life. I'm not an expert. Doesn't make me an expert. I'm just saying I'm sharing what I know. And I don't ever say I know everything, because I don't. But we're all aiming to be our higher, best self, a better version. Because if you really are being honest with yourself, some of you can say, hey, I've come a long way since my previous more ignorant, because you see that as less frequency. You went through experience, gained the frequency, you gained a little chunk of your DNA as well. You reclaim your memory. If you want all the memory back, well, go through this spiritual ascension and return to source. That means returning back to your original state in progressive steps. Ascension is not just one time and that's it. You're just ascending from this dimension to the next. Remember, you're just on 3. Well, some of you will go to 4, but some of you are coming from the 5th dimension, so some of you will go to 5D. But still, look, out of 15, you're still just down at the beginning, basically. So have perspective. And so, Makoya, you ascend, but the game's not over. That's what I'm trying to say. You still got more lessons in Dimension 4, more lessons in Dimension 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You only need to get to... Are you guys consciously staying at 144? That's badass, dude. It balances back to 144. What is these numbers? These crazy odds of all these numbers, holy ones. Is that not a sign? Are you getting the sign? You want proof? That mathematical miracle is proof, not coincidence. And I have a feeling it's not over. I have a feeling it's going to do it a few more times tonight. You can expect it, holy ones. Indigo child. As you saw in the Emerald Order information I shared with you, that man, you have this blessed mission. You're going to help the Anunnaki, at least the Nephilim, heal. You're not requiring their forgiveness. You do this out of omni love. And most humans don't know what is that, right, you guys? As indigo children, you're bringing the memory of that. Remember, you're from there. Like, for example, our teacher, speaker 1, Iyasha. She's what's called an Ekar, which is the highest level. The highest level. The first level. The first expression of God. I mean, that level of reality is. And Ashiana comes out of that matrix. Ekar. Melchizedek. This whole system was created by Melchizedek, Ascended Masters. So, we're all Melchizedeks. Because we're all ascended masters right now. You know, we talk about, you know, most people understand reincarnation. That you come alive, you die, you come back alive, die, come back alive, you reincarnate. Remember that word, incarnate, in the flesh. Spirit comes into the flesh again and again and again. That's why it says do again, do again. You lived a life as a woman, and now you're living your life as a man, male, female. So 144. Oh my gosh. This is blessedness. Mokoye. Overwhelming. It's getting overwhelming with these numbers. And you guys are part of this, Holy One. You're present in the flesh. Oh, not in the flesh, sorry. You're present, I could say, in this. We're holding space together in the same moment in time, no matter what geographic location. So there is no time. Because we're in the now together and different time zones. I'm in Pacific Standard Time. What about you, brother, sister? Different time zones. You even got some international homies and some homies from Canada. What's up, holy ones? Yes, you are anointed. Christ star. They're called the Indigo Children, are the Holy Grail line. You're the Holy Grail. A special, that is reference, line, is reference to family line, DNA line. Sup, Royale. Blue skin, spiritual badass. What's up? Indigo child. Indigo homies. My blue, what will they say? How do you say blue in Spanish? Agua? No, not aqua. I forgot, you guys. I know red is roja, right? Rojo, or how do you say blue in Spanish? Does anybody know? I think there's lag, or not lag, but a delay. Guardian Alliance love bluebirds. I don't mean the bluebirds, but thank you, Kevin. I am Christ Star. You said it's Sunset Dreams. The home dogs. You said it, Let's Dreamers. Azul. Thank you. Thank you, Reggae X's Muffin. Love you, sister. Kiss you. Azul. Azul Star. Guardian Alliance for life. Thank you, Anna Monique. Azul. Azul. Sounds like a god. Celine. Much love, much respect. Kisses. Bless you, sister. I love the numbers 1111. Thank you, sister. How do you guys like the donation? I don't know how you do that. I'm going to have to search that. Melchizedek homie. What's up, Todd? Todd Harris. Thank you for being a member. Star Val. That's a cool name, man. That's like a woman. Sorry, I don't mean man. That's a cool name, Star Val. Sounds like a ancient hero or something. Or no, something to do with outer space, like another galaxy. Choose Star Val. You guys are creative. Anuhazi Akrion. Is that creative? Galactic Guardians. How long does it take to reincarnate after you die? Well, it can be different times. It depends on your soul matrix. It's up to your soul. I haven't heard it explained, at least. I'm sure it could be in the material, but I know that to explain this, to give an answer, I have to explain something. It's called morphogenetic field, which is described in one of Ashiana's workshops, that it's a spherical energy. So you're spherical. You don't have arms and legs, a face and eyes. You're spherical energy. And it looks like crystalline energy. So you're seeing a crystalline energy, and you see it. Crystalline energy. A spherical crystalline energy, and if you die, it's in density 2, which is the core of Earth. In the core of Earth is where you return temporarily until your soul needs you to incarnate again. And so it's going to be, we're in Ascension, so you could ascend when you die. This is why it's a individual thing, you guys. Ascension, there is not going to be no global ascension. I'm sorry, it's not how it works. It's an individual ascension based on how much DNA you activated. I mean, normally it's okay. You would just keep on reincarnating until you get it right. But that's not the case. You're being blocked from reincarnating. You're stuck. Some of us are disembodied spirits. Can't ascend, can't go nowhere. Being blocked. Okay? So that's described in Voyagers 2. Voyagers 2 is a freaking unbelievable gift to Earth, man. Truly. I mean, I get hateful people, and I have to block them. Well, they're going to be disrespectful when we're coming from a space of love and equality. We see all as equal. You certainly don't treat me that way. And I don't need to have someone in my energy if they're going to play games like this or be aggressive or negative like this. I let go and block them. I don't need their interference anymore. No more interference. Goodbye. I let go. And they'll do whatever, you know. So you guys got to put boundaries on certain things. People will feed off your energy. Thank you for those hearts, Hollywood. You're so kind. Bless you. So I'm an indigo child. I know some of you are. You guys, it's something you truly remember. I said earlier, you'll have a drive, a natural drive towards indigo information, and you'll feel like you're not from this world. You'll feel not out of place, so to speak, but you'll feel homesick. You're gonna feel some homesick because this is a low vibe compared to where we come from. We don't want to stay here forever. We want to come here, do our service, and return back home, take a long hot shower, get refreshed and healed up, get some sleep, all that. Get some food in our belly. What's up, Christ Star? Say it with me, holy ones. It's like an affirmation. A group affirmation is powerful. So literally say it with me. It's the I am Christ Star, okay? Ready? Here we go. I am Christ Star. I am Christ Star. I am Christ Star. And we spell it K-R-Y-S-T. You can spell it K-R-I-S-T if you feel more comfortable with that. Love you guys. What's up? What's up? But it is with the K. We in the public, we'll say Christ. But with the family, you know, you got people on the outside, but you got your family who you're tight with. You use Christ. Like in the membership era, you guys should be talking to each other with Christ. But it's no commandment. You can do whatever you want. Bless you. And once again, in these materials, in the different PDFs, and even things you'll see on the screen when Ashiana shows them, it'll be spelled with the Christ. But it also been spelled, I've checked all the different spellings. So some of the information has used Christ and Christ. So it's okay. It's not going to be super strict. It's just out of respect. I do that. I do it out of respect because it's in the Anuhazi language. The Anuhazi language. And that's another thing. Because people want to say shit when I say Jeshua, because they say J's weren't invented in that time period yet. They didn't use J. So, excuse me. And I have to explain, this is Anuhazi. This is the Anuhazi version. Okay? So, I go by the Anuhazi. They're the first language. They're the first spoken and written language. This is according to the Guardians. They say that. So, I think if you go inside the PDF and search Anuhazi language, it'll tell you what page number to read that. So, yeah, you guys, this is the big thing about indigos. Like, here's a big indicator for you to see if, hey, am I an indigo child? Is if you have some type of activity with your third eye. And, you know, some signs of that would be like lucid dreaming, being able to fly in dreams, being able to make things levitate in dreams, or be able to go through walls and stuff. All kinds of crazy superpowers in dreams, but you don't understand. The dream is really, you're in another reality. You're in another dimension or sub-dimension of the main. So you're still in the system developing yourself. You're still here in the 3D, trying to ascend to a greater level. You would say, go through evolution. It's not done over time. Like you see, they say you're coming from apes. No, honey. There is an ape DNA and there's a human DNA. It didn't evolve over time. I mean, what I'm saying is, it's two separate races. Not a link between the two. I mean, not like it evolved and changed and morphed into a different looking race. No. That's what we're trying to say. Komasua. Kink in my neck. How you guys doing? Bless you for being here with me tonight. Man, we can go deep, right? We go deep. We're like priests of light, man. Magi kings. We're holy grail. Treat that with respect. If you see the artwork for this, the picture of this video, the thumbnail of the video, I made that. I love drawing the Indigo Children. Blue skin baby. What's up? Representing. I'd be happy to see them anytime. The Blue Angels, the Azurites, are freaking unbelievable. Hard, very hard to describe. but definitely they had some bird features. I mean, I kind of almost thought they were dragons, but now I know because of the feathers, that there's some type of hybrid. Some type of hybrid, man, but definitely part bird. I saw myself being born, and I had reincarnation. I had fetal integration memory. I remembered what it was like to be in the, like for this species, their fetus. I was in that species. I felt like I was being kind of like I was in an egg, or I was the egg. You know, birds, eggs. It was so weird, man. Damn. As an Azurite is an angel, avian being. I'm going to make a video about that soon. Remember I made the Orifim video? I want to make an Azurite video. What's up? And then a Lyran Syrian Anuhazi, which is density 3. They're called the Tall Whites. And so it's a beautiful thing, man, to share with you. And I don't know, you guys, it just blows my mind how most of my questions were answered through this teachings. So I propose that you guys take it seriously and try to evolve yourself in it. It's designed to evolve you. Make you like a meta-human, a new type of human. Because your consciousness is going to be working differently than other people. They don't have access, for example, to the throat chakra or the third eye, when that's what indigos have naturally. But, you know, it doesn't mean they don't have to do anything. They're going to want to do something for evolving themselves. It's just like, would you want to stay at minimum wage income for your whole life? Don't you have higher aspirations? Don't you want to make more money? You don't have to use money as an example, but anything that you love, and don't you want to get better at it? Or you like staying in the same level? You don't have a drive to evolve, become greater, become better. Bless you. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Yeah, baby. What's up? Free will. You're God. You're sovereign. You're free. And religion will say, no, no, no. You're not God. You're not sovereign. Only God is sovereign. You're not free. You can be taken into the lake of fire, according to them. You are free. You are God. You are sovereign. Why are you? Let someone believe or not believe. Okay? Make your choice. And what is it? Homie? Or are you a homie? Or an enemy? So, I'm not your enemy, but you're going to call me one and try to harm your enemy. Mochia, who are you serving? It's a spiritual war. I love you guys. Yeah, I do. For real, time for some group meditation in person and maybe some DNA lightening up. Yeah. Around a drum circle. That's a cool vision, LS Dreamers. That sounds wonderful. I know Indigo Wizard wants to get together in Sedona in September. I am Christos, said Mystic. Yeah, baby, what's up? What's up? I am God. I am sovereign. I am free. And it's not done from arrogance. Come on. That's egotistical. No. You say it. You believe it, so you say it. Own it. But you guys, you're coming in with higher consciousness, Indigo Children. Like you're an alien coming back to I mean, not necessarily back, but I mean, you're coming to a lower world. You're going to experience a lower vibration down here. But you want to do service, so you go do that. I'll come down to 3D and help out. What's up, homies? We just come on in. We birth in. We birth in, baby. What's up? We grow up as an indigo child. We get our indigo ray lit up. We're opening that eye. Your third eye. Your six-dimensional star gate. Templar. You're a 6D Templar. What are you? I'm a Christ Star Templar, baby. What's up? You got your secret society. And we got ours. God's homies. You know how King Arthur had this knights protecting, or he was a knight too, but you know, so Chikasma. It's beautiful, man. I love you. We got this. Covered. Yeah. But I think there's negative things about indigos, but that's just because of all the circumstances they have. And you guys are probably very psychic, or you have that capacity for sure to be psychic. And if you just put a little bit of intention and spend a little bit of time training, you'll be surprised that you can be very psychic. You could see energies. You could. It's kind of like this movie Lucy, right? With this Scarlett Johansson. She started seeing, like, one of the first things she could do was she looked at a tree and can see its prana inside the tree. And she's out in the public and outside at night and looking at a tree, and it's like glowing and shit and got this energy flow. She could see that energy. You guys, all humans should be able to see energy. See, that's one of the things about indigos. They should be very clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentience. I mean, hell, they should be able to... they have, let's say, they have the capacity to be able to teleport someday. If they keep on developing themselves, they could do like miraculous things. But will that happen, homie? Sup? And we got this. We're not alone. There's many guardians. Remember, there's 10 million star leagues in the Guardian Alliance, and that's a lot of ETs. Like, that means different star systems, different races. Cool, yeah. Sheesh. Ma. Poo. Chukai. I think indigos I don't know, it's like a kind of like elders. They're elder races. Kind of like a sort of, actually it's more correct to say they're representing the elder races. So they're coming to the planet and visiting you. This is like some show I'm watching on Netflix, man. I forgot what it's called. But it's like people are being attacked by another planet, and they bring this huge ship to their planet, and they land, and of course the farmers have to just do their bidding, you know, like they're the boss or something. And I don't know, people got killed and shit for trusting them. They were brutal, they were evil. Mokoya. Who wants to go out like that, right? I mean, the way they're gonna go out. Chikas. Omatsu. But I think that if you guys can learn how to see your aura, or what I did was, which I don't do very often, only a few times a year, is mushroom medicine, and you will definitely see your aura. Like you can even, you know, look in the mirror, you might see it. But I'm just saying, you develop your actual frequency like this on this medicine, and you will see these beings, these worlds, so alien-like, so different, so like profound. You'll have like a life-changing experience by going through it. Shitaiwa Kogumashi Fustas. Like there was some like recent what is this? The Kingdom of Heaven sequel. It's only like a movie though, one like less than 2 hours, and and Uhtred, son of Uhtred, right? I haven't even finished watching it. But after a while, it's just like, wow, this is getting old. They always want the same thing. They just want to keep on someone always wants to be king, and they have to go murder other people, or the existing kings have to murder competing people. It's all horrible, sick energies. So you don't want to keep on watching it after a while. No, but think about it. These are based on rough type of history, just so you can see what type of thinking they had back then. So, but yeah, you can imagine that some of the famous people in the world, you guys, must have been like Indigo Children. Like, if you see them like more of like an Illuminati type of, you know, like intelligent person or famous person, then that's the dark side, man. But you know, it's like people got things reversed, and sometimes think they're following positive thing, they're actually doing harm. I mean, energy has consequence. Whatever your thoughts are, whatever your beliefs are, whatever your actions are, energy's going to be focused there. You're putting focus right there. Focus. So be mindful of what you're thinking, of where you put your thoughts. If you like think horrible things about someone you don't like, and you put hate there, what are you called now? What is that kind of being? Right? Ocha. So the Indigo Children, man, it's like there's been some really brilliant people, And I'm pretty sure Tesla was an indigo child. I mean, I don't know for sure, but when I look and study his mind, from what's known in history at least, he sounds like a brilliantly connected to a high level of awareness. And think about that, you guys. Intelligent people, famous people who did a huge things in their lives, they're still known thousands of years later, right? We're still talking about some of these people. Mokoye. These beings are in high-level families. Shitas. And they have arrangements if anything bad goes down, right? Shishas. Unless they went after that too and got rid of that. Then there's no original. Now you're screwed if you lose it. Chicas. Cool. See, sometimes I speak this language, it trips me out. It's because it's like, wow, some of that stuff I couldn't think of. It came from a higher version of myself. It's like, you should have understanding, but it's a frequency that's probably just out of your reach. So until you raise your energy, you won't be connected to that. Yeah. I love you guys. Much respect to you. They say Tesla was a Venetian. I don't know about that. That's what I'm saying. Who really knows until you find out for real? Like when you pass over and you'll see him and know. Like you'll get your memory back. You'll know about Tesla. That's why the secrets and the darkness can't last forever. It will slowly return back to, it's can't be denied. It's returning back, homie. It will return back. Understand? But, yeah, man, it's just like, we don't need to keep having war and war and war. Indigo don't play that. War. But other beings want war. They want death that goes with war. A bunch of people are going to be killed. What country? I guess any people could get killed. Yes, that's what the message was. Hey, little alien, what is hidden in the dark will always come to the light. You said it. Yeah, at that point you will need to know. That's awesome, you guys. Thank you for sharing and being part of the community. What's up, homies? We bring this place for you. The service for you, homies. It's funny because, people being so rude, they just need to shift their energy and try being nice. See if that does anything for you. Can you be nice? You don't want to be nice. You want to be an a-hole or whatever. So some people are a-holes. So the a-holes of the world, chicas. You just transmute. Transmute like everything else. Cleanse, sanctify, purify, protect. Whatever your words are. Send. I want a brand new house. Poof! Where is it, man? Mokaya Machiwas. Okay, so LS Dreamers gave a membership. You're so kind, Holy One. Thank you. Wow, you're so kind. We got this, homies. I guess I thought I saw more, but there isn't more. I am an indigo type. Wheezy. Is it Wheezy CL0003? I'm an indigo type 3, and I have 2 personalities. One is super spiritual. The other one literally have 0 interest in these teachings. So part of you is like probably bored, right? Or in defiance, right? See, here's a perfect opportunity to tell you guys that the arrangement between the Oraphim, which is the 24 strand, and the Nephilim 11 strand, this combination is supposed to help the Anunnaki reach 12 strand and no longer be part of the fallen matrix. So they don't want to lose that opportunity. So they will put effort, right? Some will. But yeah, this is a... Just be you. It was amazing to watch that beautiful connection. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, sweetheart. You're awesome. Appreciate you. It's good to have positive feedback because you get plenty of negative. I mean, I do, because I guess they feel their belief system is under attack. That's not the intention. We're just simply trying to help, but that's going to be some people's reactions. You can't help anyone, and we're not saviors, you guys. We're simply come here with love to help offer like the knowledge to learn how for people to heal themselves. You're not, instead of someone else doing it and getting yourself to a point where you don't even need to eat food, if that's feasible or possible. But damn, that's hard. I don't even want to do that. So, anyways, I do my best. I'm not going to be perfect all the time. So, but I allow for that. I don't be so super strict, unless there might be times where it will be. But generally speaking, I can wait a day. I can take a break. But no, I don't want to. What? I mean, some of you would say that, right? No, I want to take a break. I want to keep going. What's up? Life is too depressing in my life, so I will just rather do that. Get their meds, get their prescription. Machiwa. How are you, holy ones? We are perfectly imperfect. You said it, Z Warrior. Warrior. Come out and play. You guys remember what that's from? Write it in the comments. It's an old, well, it's kind of old now, like 70s, I don't know, called Warriors. Is this called Warriors? But this competing gangster is calling him out. Warriors, come out and play. And he's got a switchblade or something. Kayamosu. Survival. I will survive. Survival of the fittest, they say. Well, it's been a great honor tonight to be with you. Yeah, little alien. That's a good affirmation, Indigo. Thank you, bro. Loved one, said Donald Low. Sorry. Love is strong. Love is all powerful. I love each other, man. What's up? Two personalities? Wow, that must be challenging, right? Yeah, you guys, there'll be different arrangements of consciousness and different experiences. Some people will suffer, some people, I don't know. I mean, they'll have some pain. Eventually, you want to get out of that completely. Like maybe I need to move on. If you're waiting for somebody, just move on from them. You gave some effort. They didn't. Shika Masul. I got this. Say that to yourself. I mean, love yourself. I mean, you could be lonely. Maybe you're lonely and nobody loves me. But love yourself. And know that you're with God. But he's not a boy or a girl. You just see God as a, I mean, however you want, but, you know, just have that realization. Oh, Vasu. And if you're part of some group, they probably agree with each other, so. Unless you're way on the fringe part of your community, right? Everybody thinks you're the weirdo, or you're the druggie, or you're the criminal. You know, they won't kind of like invite you to the other activities within the group. But you guys, wow, thank you for being here with me. I'm going to be finishing the live up. Yeah. It's been a great honor to be with you guys. Once again, talking about indigo homies. Those indigo ray vato locos coming in from Sirius B. It's a beautiful thing to see other living indigo children in the world. We're ETs, man. Blue skin ETs. We're bringing the Emerald Order. The Christos. Shit. And I'll be here on Saturday, you guys. Unless there's some drum circle that I'll eventually take video of. I think I should come online once and just do it. Even if it's only for 5 minutes, right? Oh, Vashu. But yeah, you guys, there's more information about Indigo Children in the Voyagers books, so I recommend that you guys read that and also watch some of my other Indigo Children videos. And so there's a lot of information and details. It helps you understand yourself if you knew you were connected to the Indigos. And remember, you don't have to be some master psychic or something. Just know that you're in a state of awakening right now on Earth. So you'll be kind of like going outside your normal comfort zone. You'll go evolve beyond it. And it won't even take that long. You're going to be... I love you guys. What's up, homies? Bless you. Let's all make love. You're like, ooh, no thank you. I'm a Chiwa. Better to make love than make war. So, bless all of you and keep on your journey. Don't give up. You're not alone. Don't be dismayed or depressed. Try to get off the meds. Then I feel terrible, Anahazi. Well, you have to make a choice and get past that. What's that called? Sober. So, poor. But I think that the Indigo Children is a big deal for Ascension. So I think that they're a big part. And you'll notice that on my channel, I talk a lot about them. And so, yeah, you guys, please check it out. I think that be mindful of distortions in New Age. Take it with a grain of salt. But do understand that just because you're indigo doesn't mean you know it. It doesn't mean you're at your full potential of it. It will grow over time as you become more awakened. And a lot of us are becoming awakened. So bless all of you holy ones. I'm sorry I feel sleepy. That's just a side effect of the medicine. I'm not trying to be that way, sorry. Sometimes I won't even use medicine on the show. So, but anyways, it's been very delightful, and you could say tonight was kind of like off the chart with the numbers. We catch numbers on this show, but tonight was like, holy cow, right? Like 3 times the amount the numbers. Freak, man. So, and just the other night, it was 999. It just tripped me out, man. This is like, wow, what the... Very special. And it was an honor to experience it with you guys. And bless you on your journey with the Emerald Order teachings. And we're only going to get better. And hell yeah, baby. So, all right, you guys. I hope to see you on the flip-flop. And please consider helping this channel out. You can do donations through PayPal or buy one of my Etsy shop, artworks or crystals. And send me a direct message if you guys need to. Peace and love to all of you. And heal yourselves. Learn how to bioregenerate. And let's all ascend together as a group. We're a group of people that's going to ascend. Yeah? Yeah. Mwah. Much respect, homies. And take care of yourself and love the people all around you. It's called Omni Love. Omni Love, homies. Omni Christos love, vato locos. Yeah. Chicasma.